Hi everybody, today I thought I would take this opportunity to update you on the other things I've been playing from Christmas and beyond, because aside from the things that I unbox, I don't really let you in on other things I've been playing, so let's get straight into it. So for Christmas I mentioned Far Cry 4, obviously. If you want to see the unboxing for that, I'll put a link in the description. But other stuff I received, I got the Walking Dead Seasons 1 and 2 by Telltale Games, and I loved them, they were great. However, I completed them both, so I no longer have them, I did trade them in. Speaking of Telltale, I've also played The Wolf Among Us, and I really enjoyed that too. I'm under the impression there is a Season 2 in development for that, or it's been discussed, one or the other. Either way, I hope it goes ahead because I'd love to see how it plays out. I also got for Christmas Bayonetta 2. However, although I still have it, it's not here physically because the Wii U is actually at my boyfriend's house. We went halvesies on the console and it stays at his house purely because that's just how it is. Whilst on the subject of Bayonetta, just before Christmas I actually purchased this. This is Bloody Fate, the movie version of the first game. It basically sums the whole plot up in a very concise 86 minutes. Also, if you can't be bothered to play the game but you want to know what it's all about, this is your fast track pass. Just whilst I have it out, I'll show you what I like about it the most. The steelbook itself is pretty nice. There you go. Very nice steelbook there. But the best thing about it is the sleeve. It's got all the film information on the back, but it has a little slot at the front that the movie sits in, like so. So you don't ruin it, it keeps the case protected, and I wish more steelbook movies did this. Moving on, I also got for Christmas Shadow Warrior on the PS4, which I'm really enjoying. It's a PC port, so it has its little moments where it's not perfect, but it's better than nothing. I've been itching to play this ever since it was announced, and then when I found out it was on the PC, I was a little upset about that. But now I get to play it all the same, and it's fun. So that was everything else that I got for Christmas. Since Christmas I have been playing, so in no particular order, purchased Dying Light. I was hoping to play this on co-op with my boyfriend, but we just haven't seemed to find the time for it yet. I have played a little bit of it and I like it, it is good, but because it's so reminiscent of Dead Island, you know, having the same creative team and all that, it just feels like I've played it before. But when Dead Island 2 comes out, it might be nice to play them both at the same time and compare which is better. I don't know. Even still, it's definitely a game worth having. I've also purchased recently DMC, Devil May Cry. Some people seem to have a problem with games being remastered and re-released onto Xbox One and PS4 when they're only a couple of years old themselves. I personally don't have much of a problem, you know, if it's a game I don't like, I simply won't buy it. If it's a game I do like, I probably will buy it. You know, this was $24.99, I think, and with that comes the DLC, so Virgil's Downfall, see? And what else? It comes with all the skin packs and all the costumes, so if you are one of those fanboys that doesn't like the way Dante looks, you can put an old Dante skin on and we can all pretend it's the real deal, okay? It's got a, oopsie, it has a faster frame rate, and then of course it mentions all the DLC. It's got Bloody Palace mode on there. They've also introduced a turbo mode, so you can play the level at 20% faster. I don't know if this affects the game's score itself. I doubt it does. I think it's more just so that your combos look really cool. I haven't tried it yet, so I'll see. I've, of course, also been playing the DLC for this, The Assignment, because I bought the season pass way back in November or October, whenever it was. I've got to say, we've been waiting 6 months, the DLC's finally here, and I'm not overly impressed, but I can't be too critical. I've only got like part way through chapter 1. It's still good. It's still a game that every, be it PS3, PS4, Xbox 360, Xbox One, it doesn't matter what console you play it on, you need to have this game in your collection as well as its DLC to enjoy it in its entirety. Rant over. And as you can probably gather by my massive t-shirt, I mean it is just like absolutely massive, I have been playing Zombie Army Trilogy. I wasn't aware that it was actually the Sniper Elite 2 like expansions. I had no idea. So I'm really glad that they've done this, because although I had every intention of playing Sniper Elite 2, I played the demo and I liked it, just never got around to it. We actually did own it for a short time, I just still didn't play it. Anyway, I've played this on co-op and it's enjoyable, but it is glitchy as hell. I've got to admit, and there's been issues where I actually saved some of the footage on my PS4. It's not the greatest feature in the world, but it's there. I had, when I was in aiming mode, she appeared to be blind firing. She was like literally, where she should be holding her gun like that, she was literally doing that. I don't know what was going on. Characters getting stuck. It is a little bit on the glitchy side, I've got to admit. I can't hide that one from you. It could be down to internet connection, with all fairness, because I was playing it online. It is only online co-op though, there is no split screen. Oh. The t-shirt, I got it for free with the game. If you're subscribed to like the game newsletter, then you probably know how it is I came across this. I pre-ordered it and I got this for free basically. However, you don't get to choose your size, so I was lumbered with extra large. I mean, you could fit another person in here. Lastly, on my playing list, I've had this, the Atelier Charlie game. It's the last instalment to the Dusk trilogy and it's really fun. They've made it like really easy. They've completely scratched the time limit, or at least up to the point in the game that I'm at now, there's no time limit. So if you haven't got a clue what I'm talking about, sorry, but basically these are synthesis games, but you can also go onto the world map to adventure, source materials, things like that. And usually there would be a set time limit, so you know, 3 months to produce this or to achieve that. And they've completely taken that out of the game. They've enhanced the battle system. It's actually a lot more fun and a lot easier to get through. And I'm really enjoying it. And you can play as 2 characters. And these are Charlotte, yes, like the onion, and Chilistera. Fun, fun, fun. I've also downloaded and played a couple of things on the PlayStation Network, because I am a PS Plus member, which I do recommend. It's £40 a year. All you have to do is go into a retailer and buy a coupon and put the code on. It's as easy as that. You get free stuff every month. Some months are better than others. So for example, this time last year I downloaded DMC for free, which is another reason I bought this, because now I can play both at the same time because I'm sad. Oh, and Remember Me, Batman Arkham Asylum, DuckTales. Recently I've downloaded Infamous First Light and I finished that. It was okay. It was kind of cool. I don't know if it's enough to make me want to play Second Son, because I should imagine that was the whole point behind it. You know, give you First Light for free, go and buy Second Son. And it didn't quite work that well for me, but give it time, because I have Infamous for free. Because if you remember a few years back, or maybe about 5 years ago, the Sony network got hacked, and as an apology they let you download a game for free and they gave you a set list. I downloaded Infamous, I got about an hour into it and I was a bit, oh yeah, whatever. And I haven't touched it since, but it's still on my system, so I might give it another go. I also downloaded Apotheon for free, which is a 2D side-scroller in the style of like Greek art. It's really cool. I also downloaded Transistor. That was like a highly anticipated PS exclusive thing, and then they went and put it out for free, so I'm guessing it didn't do that well. And I haven't played it, so I can't comment. Okay, so you might have seen me unbox the Order 1886. Again, I'll put a link in the description if you missed it. Don't buy it. It's an overpriced taster of a game that they haven't yet come to develop in full. So that's gone. I got rid of it. Final Fantasy 15 demo. I haven't finished that, so I won't remark too much on it. But so far, yeah. I'll wait and see how the demo plays out and then I'll rant about it. So, pre-orders. I mentioned in my Final Fantasy Type 0 unboxing that I have pre-ordered this for the PS4. I will most likely unbox that, so there you go, there's that one. I've also pre-ordered Batman Arkham Knight in a various form, Mortal Kombat 10 in a various form, and Final Fantasy 14 A Realm Reborn, first proper expansion, Heaven's Ward, in a various form. So that's just some of the things that I'm expecting to come this way in the future. I'll take this opportunity to briefly mention a second channel that I've created. Again, I will pop a link in the description. Check it out if you're interested in girly things, basically. So that's it for my little update. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed. You could always subscribe if you're not already, because then that way you will be the first to know when I've uploaded a new video. Anyway, thank you ever so much for watching. Your support's really appreciated.